There are times when prayer feels alive and close, and other times it feels dry, quiet, or heavy. Today I'm going to share 4 reasons why this happens. 1. Feelings rise and fall. God's presence does not. Your emotions, energy level, focus, physical condition, or current circumstances can all affect how prayer feels. That change in feeling can make it seem like God moved, like he is quiet or distant, but his word in Hebrews 13:5 says, I will never leave you nor forsake you. So the difference is not God's presence, but our sense of him. God's nearness is not based on your mood or situation. It is grounded in his promise. 2. Silent seasons grow deeper faith. Jeremiah 29:13 says, You will seek me and find me when you search for me with all your heart. God desires wholehearted seeking. When prayer feels easy, we may pray casually, but when it feels dry, we often begin to pursue God more intentionally. When he seems silent, it may be his way of drawing us deeper from routine to relationship, casual prayer to earnest seeking, and surface faith to deep trust. Therefore, dry seasons can create deeper roots. 3. Unrepented sins. Isaiah 59:2 says, But your iniquities have separated you from your God, and your sins have hidden his face from you, so that he will not hear. This separation does not mean that God physically leaves someone or becomes distant, but rather means that unrepented sin creates relational separation. It is like a father and son who, living under one roof, get a misunderstanding from the son refusing to do what his father instructs him, and the father continues to live in the same house but remains silent and will not talk to the son. 4. Spiritual warfare. Sometimes we feel heavy during prayer, not because God is distant, but because there is spiritual resistance. Ephesians 6:12 says, For we do not wrestle against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this age, against spiritual hosts of wickedness in the heavenly places. Also Daniel 10:13. Shows that Daniel's prayer was heard immediately, but there was spiritual resistance that delayed the answer for 21 days. Therefore, always remember, a delayed answer is not a denied answer. Spiritual resistance does not mean divine absence. Silence does not mean God is inactive. When prayer feels dry, heaven is not silent. When you feel nothing, God is present. When prayer feels weak, it is powerful. The strongest faith is not the one that feels the most, it's the one that endures. Be blessed.